Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And for their matchup with Detroit, that'll be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, George in the front court alongside Martin. Gordon out there with Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These the first minutes for the first round pick.
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Here's George. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bounce pass Maxey. Martin from outside trains the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
MP outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
Basket counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's Martin on the wing. Outside, George. Over Trent. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Mid-range, no problem for PG. He's really improved as a shooter.
MP against Gordon. To halt the run. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Teardrop shot. Rebound, Milwaukee. And they're starting off the season playing Philadelphia here.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
And, guys, they suffered a clean sweep, and for one of the best teams in the league, that cannot sit well. You know they'll come to play tonight.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career, guys.
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP.
George can really change pace quickly. He's excellent at drawing physical contact.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Martin. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Eric Gordon. MP, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Outside, George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 10.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
On the wing, MP. Covered by Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges. Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big three, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. MP's shot is good.
Only 2 of 8 to start this game. Let's see if that bucket gets him going.
There's the triple. Maxey, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And here is MP. 6 points for him. Middleton the pass to MP. Shot clock at 6. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, Martin. Pass to Lowry. Maxey on the wing. Off target with his 3. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
They've got Martin. Lowry out there with Jackson. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Oubre in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 8. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
High post, Embiid shoots over Portis, and Embiid the bucket on the assist by Lowry. Embiid's got his first bucket of the night. And here's MP for 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jackson in the corner. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Bucks trail by 7. MP looking around. 3-pointer. Unable to get that one.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Martin with it. Lowry inside the line. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Caleb Martin's checked in for the 76ers. Gordon comes in for Jackson. Trent's checked in for the Bucks. Damian Lillard comes in for DeLon Wright. Martin against Middleton. Outside Gordon. Nailed from three-point land. And the 76ers lead by 9. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Philadelphia. Paul George, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Embiid finds Martin. MP against Gordon. Pass to Embiid. Outside for Martin. 5 on the clock. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. And now it's a 12-point 76ers lead. Giannis dishes to Embiid. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
1:46 left in the first half of basketball. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Drummond's checked in for the 76ers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bucks trail by 14. The three from MP.